If you're listening to this alone, I'd advise you not to rewind the video, because some sounds aren't meant to be heard twice. This story starts in 2021, with a 27-year-old woman named Lena Carter. She moved to a quiet, isolated town in northern Washington, seeking a peaceful place to work. As an audio editor, her job was to breathe new life into old recordings, cleaning up static, restoring damaged tapes, and enhancing muffled sound. She found an apartment that seemed perfect. The rent was cheap, almost too cheap. As the landlord handed her the keys, he gave her a strange piece of advice. "If you hear noises at night," he said with a nervous smile, "don't worry. It's just the old building settling." Lena just laughed it off, thinking nothing of it. The first week was blissfully normal. The quiet was exactly what she needed to focus. But then came the night it all changed. It was 2:26 a.m., and Lena was deep in her work, headphones on, meticulously cleaning an old audio file. Suddenly, a sound pricked her ears, a faint, rhythmic noise that didn't belong. It wasn't coming from her room. It was coming from inside the audio file she was editing. It sounded like breathing. She quickly paused the track. The breathing stopped. She pressed play again. There it was. Slow, steady breathing. It felt impossibly close, like someone was whispering right into the microphone, but that couldn't be right. She checked the file's details. The audio was recorded in 1989. There was no extra track, no layer. It was part of the original waveform. The next night, the unsettling feeling returned. She was working on a completely different file, a recording from a decades-old radio show. This time, the intrusive sound wasn't breathing. It was a whisper, soft, clear, and terrifyingly direct. A single sentence emerged from the static. "You can hear me now." Lena froze, her blood turning to ice. She ripped the headphones from her ears, her heart pounding against her ribs. But the whisper didn't stop. It continued, tinny and faint, emanating from the headphones themselves as they lay on her desk. Panicked, she slammed her laptop shut. The apartment fell into a dead silence. Later that night, at precisely 3:11 a.m., her phone buzzed on the nightstand. It was a notification from her audio software. New track detected. She hadn't downloaded anything. Her hands trembling, she opened her laptop. A new file sat on her desktop. It had no name, no timestamp, just a raw waveform icon. With a deep breath, she double-clicked and pressed play. At first, there was only static, a harsh crackling sound. Then, a voice cut through. Her own voice. "Hello, is someone there?" Her heart leaped into her throat. She had never, ever recorded those words. The recording continued, her voice now slightly distorted, tinged with an eerie echo. "I know you're scared. I was too." The next morning, sleep-deprived and terrified, Lena started digging into the apartment building's history. A quick search led her to an old digital newspaper archive. An article from 1990 caught her eye. "Local woman missing after reporting voices and recordings." She clicked the link. The photo accompanying the article made her drop her phone. The missing woman, she looked exactly like Lena. The same face, the same eyes, even the same tiny scar near her right eyebrow. The only difference was the name. That night, she didn't dare put on her headphones, but the sounds returned anyway. This time, they weren't coming from her laptop. They were coming from inside the walls of the apartment. A soft, rhythmic tapping. It almost sounded like Morse code, a desperate, repeating pattern. Suddenly, her laptop screen lit up. The audio editing software opened by itself. A new timeline appeared on the screen, stretching for hours. As she stared in horror, the waveform began to move, reacting to the silence in the room, as if a hidden microphone was actively recording. Gathering every ounce of courage she had left, she whispered into the empty room, "Who are you?" The waveform on the screen spiked violently. A voice, the same chilling whisper from her headphones, replied instantly from the laptop speakers, "You're the next version." Lena scrambled for the door, but the handle wouldn't turn. The lock was jammed. She ran to the windows, but they were sealed shut, refusing to break no matter how hard she hit them. She grabbed her phone to call for help, but there was no service. Every app was grayed out, useless, except one, the audio editor. A final notification popped onto her screen. A new file had appeared, titled, "Transfer Complete," with no other choice. Her finger hovered over the play button and pressed. She heard footsteps, her own footsteps, echoing in the apartment. Then a short, sharp scream. Then complete silence. The recording ended with one final, haunting sentence. "Now you can hear me too." Lena Carter was officially reported missing 3 days later. When police entered her apartment, it was empty. Her laptop was gone. Her phone was gone. The only thing they found was a single pair of headphones, left on the desk. They were still plugged in, and they were still playing audio. To this day, neighbors claim that if you walk past that apartment building late at night, you can sometimes hear the faint sound of breathing coming from behind the walls. And sometimes, if you listen very, very carefully, you might just hear someone whisper your name. Thanks for watching.